Well, hi guys, it's weekly wrap time, and once again I am by myself. Chris is up in North Queensland enjoying a couple of days break, a well-deserved break after a big year, before he gets into the inspections over the next couple of weeks. So I am by myself, sorry for that. Beautiful weather in Sydney, nice and warm today, and really excited about the week ahead. But just looking back quickly at last week, one run I did want to call out, Piero Ladd. He came second last Saturday. He certainly has his foot on the till. He just ran into a better one on the day, probably carrying that extra weight didn't help him over the mile. But look, he's running really well, and really excited for all his owners. Next target ahead is the Magic Millions maiden race, which is during the Magic Millions Carnival in January, $250,000 race, and Kieran and the team were very keen to send him up there, think he is a live chance. So that's really exciting, and that Magic Million race series, if you can get involved in it, it is absolutely fantastic. So he'll have a brief freshen up, and then he'll be right to go for that. Moving on to this week, another big week, potentially a couple of stakes runners again, led by Kajenga, who, speaking of foot on the till, she has been stakes placed her last two, a second after running wide the trip, 3 and 4 wide. She came home with a wet sail and got second a couple of weeks ago in Group 3 company. She's back to listed grade tomorrow, down at Caulfield again, stepping up to the 1400 metres. Mark Zara on board, barrier 6 of 8 now. So a small field of 8, and look, it'd be fabulous just to knock off that stakes win. As I said, she's foot on the till, and she's been running remarkably well. So hopefully she can find some cover and come home like a bomb again. Firm Agreement, he's down to run in the ATC Cup tomorrow up here at Rose Hill. Unfortunately, he's drawn poorly once again, and with all of this hot weather, the track's going to be quite firm, which may not suit him. So we're just going to see what it looks like in the morning, what acceptances, what scratchings come out and things like that, and make a call. But he's got Jason Collett on board if he does run, and I think he's been running better than the form guide suggests. He's just been a bit unlucky with barriers, and that doesn't help, particularly with a horse like him who's a back marker. He doesn't want to be too far from the speed, particularly on these dry tracks. So we'll see what happens. Otherwise, he's got an option next week in the Ballarat Cup down in Victoria. And there's also the Christmas Cup up here the week after. So plenty of options for him, and we just want to pick the right race for him. Walking, speaking of options, Walking, who's been running really well, 3-year-old. He has two options. He's got Kembla Grange tomorrow or Newcastle on Sunday. Again, the tracks are playing a bit of havoc. Kembla Grange is a soft 7, which probably suits him a little better if it keeps drying out a bit than Newcastle on Sunday, which is currently a good 4 with lots of hot weather, and it does dry out. So he's drawn well at Kembla Grange, so we'll just see how that all pans out. Molly Fitzgerald on board claiming 1.5. I'm sort of thinking we're probably leaning towards Kembla Grange tomorrow, but wherever he runs, we really just hope we can knock off that maiden. He's running really well, and in his second preparation, and yeah, really excited to see where he gets to this time in. Peronimo, another with track challenges. He was due to run at Muswellbrook today. He's first up after a decent spell. He finished last preparation with a win over 2,200 metres, so this is really just getting him going. He'll need a lot further, but we have actually trucked him up to the Eagle Farm stable for Annabelle and Rob, and he's down to run on Sunday in a benchmark 70 over 1,400 metres on the Sunshine Coast. Heavy Van der Hoven on board, who knows him well, has ridden him a few times. And as I said, just to get him underway, 1400 certainly short of his best, but he did trial well, and he has first up, he's been quite good previously, so he might surprise, but as I said, just keen to get him going back to the races, and look forward to where we can get to with him. Kadal, another who's had a period of time out. He is definitely one who was knocking on the till last preparation. I think he placed, in his 8 runs, he probably placed 6 times. Just couldn't get that elusive win last preparation, so we're hoping to go one better and then do it again and again this preparation. He's got his second trial on Tuesday at Doberman. First trial was a very quiet trial, but he looked good. He looks ready to go, and yeah, we'll ask a bit more of him on Tuesday, and then excited to get him back to the races. And then another exciting one, Madame Fiocca, who trialled the house down last Friday. She's had about 16 or 17 months between runs. She is looking to go back to the races for her first outing on sometime later this week. She's nominated for Wednesday at Warwick Farm, but there's options later in the week as well. As I said, she trialled the house down last Friday, won by a length, and looked really good in the straight and strong through the line. So yeah, really excited to get her back to the races. I know there's some very excited owners with high anticipation. So we'll look forward to that, and hopefully she can run well. So that's it for the runners. We move on to red hot tip time, and without Chris last week, I was back to my winning ways after a lean week the week before. 3 from 4. So I had Gringotts paying $2.50 in the Gong, King of Light paying $2 in the WA Guineas, and Watch Me Rock paying $4 in the Railway Stakes. So not the greatest of odds for me, but 3 from 4, I'm happy with that, and there was none under the $2 mark. So still doing better than Chris. Moving on to this week. I'm at Caulfield first, race 8, the Zipping Classic. I'm on number 13, Alal Kantz, paying $5. I've been on him before and he hasn't done me any favours, but I just think this time it might pan out the right way for him. Rose Hill, race 7, the Starlight Stakes. This is one pushed from the young fella Hugo. Number 1, Front Page, paying $5. The old warhorse. Race 8, the Festival Stakes. Number 10, Yorkshire, paying $3.80. I'm going to give him another chance. He was 11 lengths last start after being a very short priced favourite, but obviously he's back in the market again, so I expect that he had excuses, and he'll get the job done this time. Then over to Perth, Ascot, race 9, the Winterbottom Stakes. I'm on number 2, Joker's Grin, at $3 to beat Overpass, going for 3 Winterbottom Stakes in a row. So yeah, it's East versus West they're calling it, and Joker's Grin's from over there, so I'm on him. And then race 10, the Mrs. Mac Handicap. I'm on number 8, Lady Boss, paying $5. So hopefully something there. 5 tips for the week. Exciting weekend. Enjoy the warm weather if you're in the eastern states, and enjoy your racing, and we'll see you next week.